I'm not gonna throw any names out there, but I know someone who was working at a place, and this place didn't really stand for God. Let's just, for instance, I'm just gonna use something that's not really true because I don't want to tell anyone's business, but let's just say you working at the liquor store. You working at the liquor store, but you want to be a part of ministry, and it's like you're trying to work for the kingdom, but at the same time you're working in a liquor store, but you know God has something else for you. So sometimes we just have to step out on faith and just go head on and trust God that whatever it is that he's walking us into, that it's going to be okay. But something really disturbing happened here yesterday, and I just haven't been able to get past it. And God knows I didn't even know if this video was safe for me to make as far as business wise, but I don't care about business because what God has for you is for you, and this business is not about me. This business is blessed because it's God opened this door, and it's not just for hair extensions. There's so many women that walk through this door and they think they come to get hair, and the Lord allows me to speak into their life and just encourage them and let them know that better days are coming, and they will come if you trust and believe him. But so I guess my employee was in here yesterday, and a customer came in and she was interested in getting some hair. And so she's interested in getting the hair, and she begins to look at the hair and everything. And sometime when I'm not here, I do be nosy. I kind of will look in and watch the cameras and just make sure my business is running properly. And so she goes, the lady wants to know what's the policy if she's unsatisfied. And I said, well, assure her that we don't have unsatisfied clients. Our clients are very happy with the product, and it's a no refund, no exchange policy, which of course hair extensions are no refund, no exchange. Then she calls me and she says, the lady wants to know if she can wet the hair. So you want to take this hair and you want to take it all the way back here to the bathroom, right? Wet the bundles. You want to wet the bundles. Really? Are you serious? Are you doing this because this is a black-owned business? Would you go into Sonny's Beauty Supply with a water bottle, or, ask them if you could use their restroom and take the hair in there, and if you can get it wet, if you can wet it? I'm like, really? I have people coming here, and I'm willing to sit down with them and actually explain the hair to them and what it is that they're buying, because they don't actually know the product themselves. Hey, Chris, I walked today, even though I'm riding back in my chair now, but I definitely did come outside with legs on this morning. You want to wet this hair. You want to know what's the return policy. Why, when you go on Sonny's Beauty Supply, do you just take whatever they give you? You take whatever they give you. You go home, you get it installed by your stylist, you wake up, it look like a bird's nest. Yes, it looks like a bird's nest, matted, tangled. You get out the car, it be sitting up like this on you from where the headset was on, the headrest was on your seat, right? So now your hair all sitting up looking like a bird's nest. It's matted. You ain't had it but 3 days, but you woke up like this. Tell the truth how you woke up. You woke up like this because you went to Sonny's, and no, you didn't wet their hair. No, you didn't ask them what their return policy was. You just took what they gave you with a name on a pack and just trusted that it was real, and it was what they told you, although they don't even wear it themselves. But you will buy it from them, and you won't bother them about it. Okay, I didn't like this kind. So then you go back the next week and you buy another pack with a different name on it. You don't ask any questions. You don't ask them if you can wet it. You don't ask them if you can take it out and bring it back. You don't ask them, do they sell a little piece of hair because you need a little bit more. I just want to say, let's encourage and uplift our people. Why are other nationalities making millions of dollars off of the hair industry, and it's our money? Then you wonder why you go to the doctors and they're all other nationalities. You know why? Because they've used your money to put their children through college, but you won't put your own people's children through college with your money you're spending because you're so worried about them spending your money. Oh, she ain't gonna be spending my money. Girl, you seen what she driving? Do you see what they're driving? Do you know that even though the store in the next plaza have a different name on it, they own that too? Oh, I'm never coming back to this store no more. You ain't got to worry about me. And you go around the corner and you buy that one. And guess what? They own that too. They own that too. Why do we do this to each other? We have to stop. If we gonna, come on now, if we gonna uplift and we gonna become higher out here in this world, we have to help each other. We have to encourage each other. We have to uplift each other, support each other. I just truly don't understand it. It really, really bothers me that we count the monies of our people instead of wanting them to get above and don't be beneath. Because God said we are the head and not the tail, above and not beneath, the lender and not the borrower. But it comes with the support of others. I want my children to go to college. I sell an amazing product. But since my name is not Wong Lee, you got to come in here. And you know why? This is a hair extension boutique and full setup for you to sit down. And do you know why I have all this seating in here? Because unfortunately, my sisters come in here and I have to convince them that my product is good. I can sit in a beauty supply parking lot and watch them go in and come out in less than 5 minutes. Spend hundreds of dollars to get a product that you don't even know what it is. It's nothing but plastic anyway. I know the hair business. I'm not just selling hair. I know about fibers. I know about grades. I know about donors, all of that. Anything you want to ask me. If you would have asked me, can you swim in the hair, I would have said yes. But can you ask me if you could take a bundle off of my display and take it to the back and wet it? I'm offended, my sister. I am offended. We have to do better. You would not do that anywhere else. And I just can't understand it. I really can't. They said you should sow where you know it's going to grow. And I want to sow into my people because I want my people to grow. Why can't we have more African American doctors? They say, oh, my mom owns her own business and this, and that. And you have so many struggling African American businesses out here. And I understand, don't get me wrong. Our people at times is very unreliable. Because I try to stick by my people. Exactly. They won't even let you take it out the back. Exactly. But you want to know if you can take my bundle to the back and wet it in the bathroom sink. You know what I should have said? Go on to the back and fill up the bathroom sink because you look like you need a baptism. Because you're wrong. You're wrong. Let's support each other. Hi, Gloria. If you was here, honey, you would definitely DJ anything I have. Because I love it. Your sister, really. But let's just uplift and encourage each other because with us pushing each other, we will get to where we need to be. And no, you can't walk this walk alone. And I appreciate God removing my legs so I can know that I'm not walking this walk alone. And when I spoke at the conference over this weekend, the Lord laid it on my heart. And I'm going to even say it today before I end this video. And I'm going to say, what are you willing to sacrifice in order for God to use you? I love you, Ashley. Even for my sister, you know, she sacrificed her health in order for God to use her. If he had not brought her to that place, he said, can I use you by doing this? For me, he didn't ask me. He was like, yep, I'm going to get these legs and then I'm going to use you. What are you willing to sacrifice in order for him to use you? How many times do you say, Lord, use me as you please, use me as you please? What if he say, okay, give me that arm so I could use you because I want to use you without an arm. I want people to know that you could still make it without an arm. Would you do it? Would you still say he can use you? Does it come with barriers? Do you have a limit on what you're willing to give him in order for him to use you? I'll push 1,000 miles in this chair every day for God to use me. And again, don't forget what I say. I'm walking through it all, but be assured, I don't need legs because I'm working for wings. And if you working for wings, you ain't worried about walking. All I'm worried about doing is working so that I can make it into the kingdom. I love all of you guys. I want you to be encouraged. If God gives you a vision, it's yours. Go ahead on. Like I told you before, if he places a seed within you, you're pregnant with an ideal, you're pregnant with a vision, you're pregnant with goals, go ahead on and birth those things. Don't look for nobody else to birth them for you. If they can't understand what you're seeing, it's because God loved you enough to only show it to you. Now, ain't that something? And you ask me, you say, do you understand what I'm trying to say? And they say, I don't really understand. You say, hallelujah, because that means God loved me enough that he only showed it to me. And that means you're special. I'm special. He chose me. I'm walking through it all because he chose me. And y'all be encouraged, be encouraged, be encouraged. Let's start pushing each other forward. Let's start encouraging each other. Because we're very smart. We're very smart, we're go-getters, and they know this. And that comes from the seed and the root of where we come from. Pushing and gotta work hard for what you want. I thank God for slavery. They was out there working hard and they just knew they didn't want to do that no more. And that's what gives us that drive that's within our people that they like to call aggression. It's assertiveness. We going hard or we going home. I love you, Sheikah. I miss you so much, cousin. I'm turning into a baby. But just know, you guys, that with the love and the support of each other, we can conquer so many things together as a team. Don't worry about being first. They say it's a lot of so many Indians and not enough chiefs, something of that nature. Or so many chiefs and not enough Indians, I think. It means because you don't want to be beneath anyone. Everybody's so worried about being ahead, but working as a team does a lot more than working alone. And Tommy, you know I love you. And she's a big supporter of everything around her. I just love what she does in the community where I'm from, in Syracuse, New York. I'm trying to read this stuff. It'd be hard for me to read it while I'm talking to y'all. I'm sorry. But you know what? And two, I want to let you know, if you have an ear that hears from the Lord, that means that you're special all within itself. Be encouraged. I love you guys. Reach out to me for anything. You know, you got people out here selling seminars to teach you how to get an EIN number. Y'all will sit on social media all day. And it's right in your face because you want the internet, but you won't look for the things that you need. But you want to read somebody else's business. You want to scroll somebody else's timeline. But you're not willing to take the step to birth what God has given you. I'm kind of ashamed. Like, I seen a sign that said entrepreneur camp for teens. I said, Lord, they're going to get these people money and teach them how to build a social media page and how to get an EIN number, and they're going to pay them hundreds of dollars. That's taking advantage of your people. I'm sorry. I hope I don't offend anybody on here. Be willing to share things with your people. Like, it costs you nothing to tell your sister how to get an EIN number to be able to birth the vision that she has. But instead, you rather sell it to her. And you want God to bless that mess? I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed weekend because it's on the way. And all those on here that are here in Atlanta, I'm going to be down at the Women's Expo this weekend. I'm really excited. It's just like women coming together to encourage each other. And you know, whatever women are encouraging each other, I'm in the building. That's what God chose me for. That's what he allowed me to still be alive for. I love you guys to life. Have a blessed day.